So recently I've been wanting to hop back into VR, but I do have an Intel A770, which is a great card, but there's no VR support from Intel right now with these cards. It will be coming in future updates, but right now we have really no clue of when that's going to come. And everybody else is using Virtual Desktop, but if you don't know, Virtual Desktop is a $25 app, which is expensive for people like me who don't really have a lot of extra money to spend. So I found a free way to do it. It's completely open source, and it's super simple and easy to do. Let me show you how to do it. So the first app you're going to download, which it's only one specific app, and it's called ALVR. So you go to ALVR download. It's really literally right here. It will be in the description as well, but it's just a GitHub. It's an open source software that they've been developing for a little bit. It's not specifically meant for the Quest, but it works with the Quest. It's just, I mean, it's in all of these are all of the things that they have supported with it. I mean, you can see they added Pico 4 stuff, but they basically have support for about anything. So basically you'll just click this one right here. It says ALVR launcher for Windows. So you'll click on this one right here. It'll download, and then what you'll do is you'll go into your file system, go to downloads, right click on it, and then click extract all, and click extract. And then once that's downloaded, you'll have a launcher like this. You'll click on it. It will bring this up, but it's a completely safe app. I've done research on ALVR just to make sure that it's safe before I put this out. They're 100% completely safe. So you're going to click on that. You're going to click run anyway, and it will open up this little terminal for a second, and then it will open up this little app. What you'll do is you'll click add version. So here, let me full screen it. Add version right here, and then make sure this channel's on stable. We don't want like the experimental dev stuff. We just want stable and the newest version, which for me is 20.13.0. And then you click install. Now I'm not going to click install because I already have it downloaded and ready to go. And I don't want to install a second version. But then once that's installed, basically go to your taskbar down here and search up ALVR, and it'll bring up this dashboard right here. Now, we're good right here. If you don't have SteamVR installed, go ahead and go over to Steam, search up SteamVR in the bar right here, and make sure you have SteamVR downloaded. It's free, but you do need this for it to work. Now what you'll do is you'll hop onto your Quest. Okay, so now what you'll do, I can't really show too well, but you'll hop on your Quest and go to the Quest store and look for the same ALVR app. It's free on the Quest, and you download that and then launch that. And then once that's launched, you'll go back to the computer and you'll click this button right here that says launch Steam VR. You'll click launch Steam VR. It'll launch Steam VR, and then this is where we'll need the Quest again. So let me grab mine real quick. Right, so once the Quest is on, make sure that you are in that ALVR app. And it will have like a little message, and it'll be like looking for this. But now my Steam VR is working, so let me show you how it's working. And we go to display VR view. As you can see, I'm using my Quest. It's working 100%, and I am running an Intel A770 graphics card. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about because this is kind of the more important part. Now, if you do have issues or you look like the game looks a little bit like kind of pixelated and just not great, we'll have to hop back over to the PC and we'll have to do this. So in this little ALVR dashboard right here, there's an option that says settings. These are my settings. I wouldn't copy them immediately, but the settings that I would make sure that you mess with is I would bump your performance refresh rate, because this is your frame rate on the Quest. I'd bump it up to 90 if you're playing wireless. You can do this wired as well. There is an option for wired connection, but I haven't had much luck with it yet. And then making sure that your codec preset is not on H.264, so either HVEC or AV1 for that. I've just been using HVEC because I know it works well. It's H.265, so it's the same thing. And then last but not least is go over to the video tab and make sure that your bitrate mode is on consistent. And I would put it around 100 just to get a really good solid picture. But you could do adaptive if your internet's good enough. My internet, I'm running all off of Wi-Fi. I'm not Ethernetted in right now. So there is not really an easy way for me to have it higher than 100 just on the wireless internet itself. But just making sure these settings are around where I have them. You can mess with this a little bit if you're high is where I found the sweet spot is. I've had reboot loops where Steam this program will keep restarting Steam VR 8 times in a row, and it just will never work. So I figured out that the high preset's the best spot to be, and at 90 hertz. If you have it at 120 wired, you should be fine. But 90 hertz wired or 120 hertz wired was having a lot of issues, so I was working with that. But I mean, it's worked great. It tracks the controllers from the headset through the application on the Quest, and it works great. Now, a couple of the issues I found is some of the controller bindings aren't always accurate, so you may have to go into the community controller bindings for other bindings that people have made. There are no specific ALVR bindings in the community area, but you will have to find some third-party bindings. A game, for example, for me was The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I was trying to play that, and in the main menu, there's a button where it says to hold down to reset the button, and the reset button would just reset the app center, like it would recenter the app, but it wouldn't recenter the PC. Thankfully, there was a community overlay or controller binding layout that worked flawlessly. I was able to get into the game, and it worked great. All right, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on this recently, and I just wanted to find a free way to do it because I was tired of looking at virtual desktop and being like, well, I might have to pay for that and pay $25 just to use my GPU the way it's meant to be used to play video games. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like down below if this video helped you, and leave any questions in the comments. I can always make a second video to go over any more in-depth things that need to be done, but that's just the basic way of how to get it set up.